Welcome to Mindful Days. If you've ever felt like the world is just too loud, you're not alone. Not just noisy with sounds, but loud with opinions, pressure, timelines, expectations. Today, I want to invite you into something rare, something most people are afraid of, yet desperately need. Silence. Not the empty kind, but the kind that heals. Let's begin. Every day we wake up into a world that begins demanding from us before we even leave our bed. Messages, notifications, tasks, deadlines. Even before we speak a word, our minds are already racing. We often think of noise as sound, but truly it's so much more. Noise is that little voice telling you you're falling behind. It's the loop of overthinking that plays at night. It's the need to fill every silence with something, anything, just so we don't feel alone with our thoughts. But have you ever asked yourself, what happens if I don't fight the silence? What if I just let it be? We've been conditioned to fear silence. In conversations, it feels awkward. In life, it feels unproductive. But silence is not a void, it's a presence, a deep, grounding presence that reveals what's real when the world stops shouting. Silence is where your inner voice lives. It's where your nervous system finds a place to exhale. It's the space where pain surfaces not to hurt you, but to leave you. Healing doesn't always happen in action. Sometimes it begins in stillness. Think of a wound. It doesn't close while you keep scratching at it. It heals when you leave it alone, when you rest. It's the same with emotional wounds. Silence gives our emotional body permission to settle. It gives grief a chance to speak. It gives tiredness a moment to stretch and breathe. When we stop trying to explain our pain to the world and just sit with it, like an old friend, that's when healing whispers. Let's be honest, the first time you sit in silence, it can feel terrifying. The distractions are gone. No phone, no music, no tasks, just you and the thoughts you've been avoiding. But here's the truth no one tells you. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that sees them. Silence doesn't amplify your pain. It reveals the parts of you still waiting to be heard. And they don't want to scream. They just want to be acknowledged. What if silence is not empty, but full of the version of you you've been too busy to meet? You don't need a mountain, a monastery, or a meditation retreat. You just need a few sacred moments. Try this. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Sit by a window. No phone, no music, no agenda. Just breathe. Look. Listen. Even if your thoughts race, it's okay. Silence is not about stopping thoughts. It's about not chasing them. Some days it'll feel peaceful. Other days, it might feel raw. Both are valid. Both are healing. Silence gives you clarity, not by answering questions, but by removing noise. It gives you strength, not by pushing you harder, but by reminding you that you are enough without proving anything. It gives you presence, where time softens and life stops rushing past you. Silence reconnects you to the voice that doesn't shout, but speaks from your soul. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, not broken, just full of noise, pressure, weight, let today be the day you give yourself permission to step away, to sit in silence, not to escape life, but to return to it gently and whole. You don't need to explain. You don't need to earn it. You just need to be. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. This is Mindful Days, where peace is not something you chase. It's something you remember.